in this example, we're going to solve the following formula for the specified variable. Okay, so we're going to do a series of a few examples here where we've got a formula that involves varying variables in it, and there's a specific variable that we need to solve for. You'll also notice this example has some subscript. S equal to the quantity v sub 1 plus v sub 2 quantity times t, all divided by 2. And the semicolon t means that we're supposed to solve this for t. Okay, so if we solve it for t, first of all, if it's a rational function, no matter what you're trying to solve for, multiply both sides by the LCD. Okay, so that's a rule that stays the same here. And in this case, what's the LCD? Well, it's 2, right? So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So I'm going to have 2s equal to the quantity v sub 1 plus v sub 2 all times t. Okay, now if I'm going to solve for t, I have t times another quantity, right? So I'm going to divide both sides by that quantity, v sub 1 plus v sub 2. Okay, so that cancels out like so, and we're left with 2s over v sub 1 plus v sub 2 equal to t. Okay, so we have solved the formula for the specified variable of t. All right, so now this process, it really, it's not any different than if those other variables were numbers, right? But it looks different, right? So when we have all these variables in the mix. Okay, so let's try another one. So this says same directions, right? We're solving for the specified variable, and we have I equal to 2v divided by r plus 2 little r, and we're trying to solve for little r. By the way, most of these have some meaning. This one is used in electronics and things. So anyway, there are reasons that you might want to do this in life. Okay, so in this case, you got to get rid of the denominator. So we're going to multiply by the LCD, which in this case is big R plus 2 little r, right? Both sides, big R plus 2 little r. Okay, so over on the right, those go away, and I'm going to distribute the I through over here. So I'm going to have IR plus 2I little r equal to 2v. Okay, now my goal is to solve for little r, and the only place I see the little r is on the left-hand side, right, the second term. So I'm going to subtract IR, I big R, from both sides because I want to get the 2I little r by itself. So I'm subtracting IR from both sides. So that leaves 2I little r equal to 2v minus I big R. Okay. Now I'm trying to get little r by itself, and I'm multiplying 2I times little r, right? So I'm going to divide both sides by 2I. So little r is equal to 2v minus I big R divided by 2I. Once you multiply both sides by the LCD, then you're really just looking for how can you get that variable that you want by itself. Okay.